Hi friends, welcome to Tutorials Point. Myself Ajay, and in this video we will be understanding about logistics management introduction. We are going to cover these topics: definition, history, importance, and then types. When we talk about the definition, what we will be understanding from logistics is it's the movement of materials from its origin to the consumer. So there will be various steps that will be involved. We can see here. From the raw material, it goes to the supplier, and then it goes to the manufacturer, and then it goes from a transportation vehicle to the retailer. Finally, the end consumer is going to take those particular material. This complete process where there is a movement of material is nothing but logistics. So here we are talking about materials, but it can also mean the services. Things that can be done under logistics are liquid items, food items, materials, animals. There can also be different kinds of other materials which can also be put under logistics. From the history point of view, we will be understanding the word logistics came from a French word called as logistique. That is nothing but movement and storing. So from there, this has been derived, and from the English language, we understand this as the logistics management. There are various elements. We will be understanding warehousing, inventory, transportation, material handling, packaging, information flow. In warehousing, that is a place where all this material are going to be stored, and there will be a shelter. It can be internal, like as you see in the picture. It can also be external, where there is certain group of material stored. This is called as inventory, where this is a specific lot. We can see the materials with identification and traceability. This is the transportation vehicle used for the transit. It can be roadways, airways also. We will be understanding the material handling equipments, where if the packagings are quite big in size, then we will be using this kind of material handling equipments. Then packaging to safeguard the products inside. And for all these things, there needs to be information flow. If all these things put together are the elements working for the effective logistics management system. There will be classification like internal or external logistics. Internal logistics means to say, if there is a factory limits, whatever the logistic operations that are going to be happening within the factory limits can be called as the internal logistics, like movement of material, storage, these kind of things. External logistics means the movement of material, storage of materials happens outside the factory limits. Those things will be called as external logistics. Then we will be understanding procurement, distribution, and then after sales. In procurement, we will be getting raw materials or bought-out parts from the supplier, and this complete stage is called as procurement stage. In the distribution, this will be distributed to the various distributors, and then it goes to the various after sales counterparts. Once this particular item or component is going to be sold, it needs a spare parts or the replacement. Whenever there is a complaint, these kind of chances will drastically increase. So this completely takes care during that particular process. And then we can understand a construction field example here. We can see the construction materials. We can also see the logistic materials, where we have used a hook for the movement of the part, and then we can also see some kind of supporting equipments for this particular cement itself. So there are also safety related protection equipments which will be used to handle and manage this kind of infrastructure which are required for the construction field. If we talk about the digital field, we can understand that the movement of data itself is nothing but logistics. where we will be having various servers, and in the servers we will be having the data and it will be integrated towards the cloud. So all these things put together forms an effective logistics management system. That's it in this video. Thank you so much.
Tutorialspoint.com. Simply easy learning.